All right, are we live? I believe we're live. We're live! All right, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here, where I talk about my favorite thing, the entire world, crypto. It is Friday, finally, Friday time. Today I'm drinking this tea full of ginger and pretty much everything. Feeling good though, feeling good. Feeling nice. Looking at the charts today for this S-Coins of the week, our weekly degen food. Hello, Fiat Hater. What's up? Nice to see you. So, ETH is breaking out. That's right. I've been waiting for this for so long. If you've been watching this channel, you've seen I've had that liquidity pair that eventually I had to break, which was just killing me, man. It was Bitcoin's been outperforming ETH for so long that we were all thinking, when is ETH going to start pumping? Is this the ETH break I've been waiting for? We're going to talk a little bit about market cycles, about the cycle of cryptos, going from the top to the bottom and all that kind of stuff today. Then we're going to go over the general, everything in crypto to speak about of importance inside of blue chips, the top stuff, and then we're going to trickle back down to the degenerate, high risk, high return stuff that we also enjoy in this channel. Important things of note is the reason why we migrated our NFT collection because of a big vulnerability inside of crypto, which might have huge consequences going forward. Wow, I'm going all weird, white. Yeah, it might have huge problems going forward. We're going to look into that, some Twitter news about that as well, which is quite interesting. Hello, Husraya. What are you in stable swap, bro? I'm not in stable swap, man. I still haven't had time to look at it. We could look at it today, though. Let me write it into the notes. We'll do that at the end. We'll look at stable swap. People keep telling me to look at this stable swap. BUSD, okay, we can also talk about BUSD, sure. All right, so let's get into it. Let's check out the market today, and let's see what's happening. So, great day, yeah! In terms of the market today, we are sitting pretty good. Arbitrum up 10%, Bonk, a Solana meme coin, up 35%. I don't have that. I know it dumped holy hell last year, though, so it's probably not anywhere near its, high price. Caspa down 8%, great stuff. I've been buying that up on the dip, DCAing down as opposed to DCAing up, the right way, I guess. Luna down 9% after that pump. BNB flat like usual. Cake up 2.3. Gala, we're going to talk about that today, up 8.4%. Hex, finally a green candle on Hex. Some good stuff to see here. If we come into the overall market, though, we see the star of the day would be our old Ethereum. Okay, so let me put this in dark mode. That's very bright. Right, Ethereum up 5.8% at the moment, $2,386. Oh man, this is so amazing because I am heavy into ETH, right? I do have Bitcoin. It's in my drawer. It sits in a box and it just stays there. Let me show you. So, like, this is why I probably have a bit of a problem with crypto, but we know we like to keep things in ledgers, right? So there's, this is the first ledger I ever got. This is full of Bitcoin, full of Bitcoin, right? It's only got Bitcoin on it, on the Bitcoin network. It lives in this box, in this house. And there's another one. This is my other ledger. This has only got ERC20, ETH coins in there, mainly just Ethereum, some Chainlink. What else does it have? I've been putting some Gala in here. But basically, I've only connected this once. I have an address to send to it, and that's it. They're completely cold. I have nothing on any computer that links to them. They live in this drawer. This is my degenerate YouTube ledger, which I use for these kind of things. The reason I'm so excited about ETH, though, is because I'm heavy into ETH. I have way more ETH in terms of even value than I do Bitcoin, and ETH is probably the largest asset that I hold, would be ETH, and I do have a lot of Phantom. I don't know why. I just love it. Just keep buying this stuff. In terms of Ethereum, though, up 5% is great. But if we come into the big picture, we need to break that $5,000 mark. But we're almost halfway there, and this might be a rally which will collapse. But just seeing this sign of life, $1,600 up to $2,200, breaking into $2,500. It's a 10K. ETH will smash 10K in the bull run next year. I'll eat my cats, both of them. I'll barbecue them if we don't smash right into 10K ETH in 2024. I really believe in this. Somebody please don't cut this out and then force me to eat my cats. But, you know, they're pretty old. The meat would be kind of stringy. No, I love them. I love them. But this is definitely a really nice chart to look at. And I love waking up and seeing ETH pumping. It's great stuff. In terms of other coins, you know, when ETH pumps, other stuff pumps. That's what happens. We're talking here about the trickling down effect of tokens going from, you know, from your grandfather to your father to then your uncles, then your kids, and then finally, like, you know, the little toddlers and things. It's kind of how you want to see crypto coins. So Bitcoin outperformed itself over the past 7 days, going up 15% almost in 7 days, right? An amazing pump. We'll look at the 14-day on Bitcoin, we're up 16%. On the month, we're up 23%. On the year, we're up 150% on Bitcoin. This has all been happening while other coins have been pumping, your smaller cap, new and emerging coins, but really the ones from the last bull run, apart from Solana, which has been doing amazingly, a lot of the coins from the last bull run, your BNBs, XRP, your Phantom, Tron, right? Polkadot. These coins haven't been excelling like we expected them to when Bitcoin wakes up. But now is the time, right? This is my prediction. This is not financial advice. This is called S Coins of the Week. But this is the time when now these second tier coins are going to start to go. And ETH is the first one. So we can probably expect to see ETH start to outperform Bitcoin in the short term. If Bitcoin begins to pump again, though, then ETH will have to take a back seat again, right? After ETH is done burning up through the charts, I don't know how high. I think 2.5 would be fantastic. 2000, if we can break over 2,500, would be great. I'm not looking at any charts on this. There's no point. You know, all we need to do is wait for time. If we go on the you know, it's on the yearly, we're already yearly high, right, for ETH. Fantastic stuff. If we go from the last peak, you know, that would be 3,500, or that kind of resistance there of 2,400. Yeah, 2,500. So I'm kind of right by just eyeballing it with napkin maths crypto. You don't come to this channel for technical analysis. I know that. So this is the time for ETH. Once ETH's out there, then will we see a pump on BNB? I'm not sure. There's a lot of FUD on it. Everything else has been catching up to BNB. We could see a flippening of XRP taking over BNB. Solana flipping BNB. It's close now. 30 million market cap to 36 million, a billion, sorry. It's getting very close, tight there. We will also see probably AVAX has been performing very well. Chainlink's been performing very well. So hot on the tails of ETH performing well will be AVAX, Chainlink, Polygon Matic, because they have already been doing awesome in this short-term bullish market that we've been in for the past month and a half. Matic almost smashed into $1, right? Almost hit into that dollar mark, up to 92 cents. We fell back down and now coming back up and starting to touch that kind of yearly high, right? All-time high of only, was it? I think it was $3, I think, the all-time high on Matic. Yeah, $3 high. So getting, you know, can it smash $10? I think Matic can, right? But in the short term, that will start rallying just shortly after Ethereum's done with its rally. And then we're going to come down further into other coins, okay? This is kind of the sweeping up into the mid caps, I guess. These would be granddaddy Bitcoin, then the head of the table Ethereum, then coming down to like the uncles and aunts would be kind of your Chainlinks and your Trons, your Polygons, right? And then we're going to get into your DeFi coins. This isn't still like S coins or anything. These are still quality projects, but they're going to pump after. So your Uniswaps, maybe your Caspa, but that's pumped too much. So I'm looking for some reduction in the price of Caspa. You know, below 10 cents would be fantastic. Hopefully we start to see our Phantom pump. It's probably in the small cap though, I'm guessing. I've got my eye on this. Injective protocol has been performing really well. I'm trying to DCA in, but there's too many coins to choose from at the moment to grab, you know. I've been seeing a lot of videos also on where was it? It was just beside, yeah, this Tau as well. Been seeing a lot of people talking about that. I missed the pump. I'm not going to FOMO into it. I'll wait for the dump now. Once the dump begins, I'll get into that one. Someone mentioned BUSD. So yes, BUSD is going to be delisted this year, this month. We talked about it last week. The whole thing that's going on with BUSD is that Binance is going to delist it and it's going to be transferred into the TBUSD or something like that. This meaning that there's going to be a chance to migrate your coins into that. I would suggest if you're holding BUSD in any form of liquidity, or if you just have it in your wallet, just swap it out now. After it's delisted, there's no guarantee that this is going to hold peg because no one is going to be backing it up, right? It's going to be backed by nothing. So it might go above $1, but probably it will go below $1 because look at the FUD on Binance, right? So my recommendation would be just forget about it, trade it all out, start holding other assets. If you have LP pairs in BUSD, just hope that these projects are going to start moving away from BUSD as soon as possible. I know Elephant Money Futures is moving away as soon as possible. And I know in Animal Farm, Forex is planning to move away as soon as possible, but he's still not doing it. And we know that time is not on the side of Forex projects. So hopefully it doesn't overlap too much and they can get it done as soon as possible. Am I worried about it? Not really. I don't have much exposure to BUSD. And I'm just moving into USDC for stables. I don't have many stables, to be honest, though. Who needs them? Look at all these coins. Why would you need stables? You can buy all these beautiful coins. Today, we'll be talking about Gala, which would be your below 50 market cap coins, which will pump like crazy when the bull market really gets going. This will be after the chain links, you know, the, what did I call them? Head of the table ETH, Granda Bitcoin, uncles and aunties would be your AVAXs, your chain links. And then we're coming down into like, yeah, the kids. These are the kids, right? Phantoms, right? 35 cents. Oh, yes. Love a green day. Phantom has been so destroyed. I've been buying and buying and buying. I've got around about 100,000 Phantom now. So at these prices, my tokens are worth $35,000 of Phantom. My key was to get 100,000 before the bull run started, and now we're down. We're down and down, right? We're pretty much flatlined. Phantom is releasing Phantom Sonic soon, which will be the fastest blockchain in the world. And they're also moving into focus entirely on banking sector of crypto, moving away from the kind of high-risk DeFi that they were related to in the last bull run around about this phase. So if they get it all right and everything goes really well with the launch of Phantom Sonic, their next phase of their blockchain, we could see this rip so great, and that's what I'm looking for, right? Will it do a Solana? I don't think it will do as much as that, but I think we can easily get back up to $3. Then my 100,000 Fanties will be worth almost $500,000, and I'll be quite happy with that little move. But let's see if I'm right. I could lose it all. It's crypto. That's how it works, right? So that's pretty much the market over and all, right? So let's start getting into other things going in DeFi. We'll just come in and check out the chat, see what's going on, who's talking, who's saying what. Do you think Black Cube has a shot at kind of left behind Forex's scene? Black Cube Finance is the migration of Animal Farm. I'm in the DAO, the Forex Shark DAO, and I've been reading the AMAs. They leave updates on the AMAs. I've been checking out his plan for how it works. I've been reading the statistics on it. It looks great, really. And what he's trying to do is adding another tool that we can use for concentrate liquidity pools, and trying to get a much more higher, more consistent APR from concentrate liquidity without having to move it all the time. But like I just said, time is not on Forex's side when it comes to releasing these projects. So I don't know how long it's going to take. And that's my main concern, right? Because I'm a pigs holder, I'm a dogs holder, I'm a drip holder. I really just want to use these assets in his next project. But time, it just takes so long, man. So we just have to be patient and either speculate to hold the coins for as long as possible, or move on, right? Some people say they've left him behind. I've been in that situation before where I left Forex behind and then he turned up with other projects that just made millionaires so quickly, and I instantly regretted selling some of these tokens. At the same time, I've had Forex coins which I did hold for too long and I lost my shirt on them. Rake Finance I held for too long and I lost money on that because he never went back to it, even though He did say he was going to do something, but he didn't. Grim Finance over on the Ethereum side as well, I lost on that. R34P, the DAO token, right? I sold that when it went down to like $2 because I thought it was over. And then it went up to 150, right? So I waited for it to come back down to 15. And then I bought loads of it. Now I'm waiting for it to go back up to $200. So if you like, that's what he can do, but you just have to have really thick skin, ignore the noise, understand that he is a human being and he's not going to make great decisions with everything. Drips, unfortunately, I don't think Drip is gonna have a tough time getting any momentum back now that it's not paying out, right? So, but this is like R34P. If we come to, it won't even show the the chart on it. The activity is that bad, I think. Oh no, it will. Okay. So we got all max time on R34P, right? Started around about 20 cents, I think. I sold it around about here, where we're down in like $3, $4. I thought it was over, right? We went all the way up to $24, and then we just dipped. And this was before Drip. After Drip was released, and it then spiked at $200, and it's been performing pretty well actually in the bear, better than a lot of other coins. Only 90% down. Some are down 95. So although it's his oldest coin, this is one that I sold too quickly, right? And that's why I'm holding my pigs, because I'm not sure if Black Cube will succeed, but at the same time, I don't want to be sitting there watching it succeed and pigs suddenly go up back to, or what they call seats, will be changing to seats, go back up to $500, and then I'm left, holding nothing, holding air. That's the last thing I want. Right, anyway, so now we're going to get into some more DGen news. If you have any questions for me in this live stream, just put them into the comments section. I'll be happy to go through them all and answer all of them for you as I see them, right? But let's get in to some DeFi stuff. Right, so I know, you know, that I had to migrate. Let's turn that down a bit. I had to migrate the NFT collection today, the SCC NFT collection, yesterday or the day before. Myself, Crypto Winner, many sleepless nights. We spent a lot of time trying to figure this out, if it was worth it or not. What happened was, I got a email from Third Web, and I got another email from OpenSea. And the email said, you need to migrate the SCC NFT collection because of a severe vulnerability which has been found in Third Web and Open Zeppelin, right? So here's the NFT collection. As you know, we're 636 holders of NFTs. We get monthly dividend payment airdrops from these NFTs. In 1 week, we have a timer here actually. How long is it till the next? In 6 days and 11 hours, the next airdrop will be coming. The last airdrop was 15 Matic per NFT, right? So this is continuing, that we will do the next airdrop when it's time in 1 week. But what we had to do was we had to migrate the entire collection, then change all the socials and make sure that all the holders got the right NFT, because it was basically closing the old collection down, then snapshotting it and making sure that we airdropped to every single holder the right NFT, because our NFTs are rare. Everyone has a different style NFT with different metadata, and it was very stressful, but we've pulled it off. And this morning we opened up the minting, so now you can mint your NFTs again, but the raffle game is not yet live because we're just making sure that everything's working on the back end there as well. So if you come to the site, there's two options for minting. You can either mint your NFT now by coming to this button, and it will bring up just the mint page where you can mint with this on Polygon network, costing 0.1 Ethereum. And if you want to use our referral reward system, you can come to Poops Lounge, click on Poops Lounge. This will open up our Poops Lounge, where if you have an NFT, you can get your referral link and then refer other people to mint your NFTs. There's some of mine. Then on the Schiller's leaderboard, if you mint that week, then you get 10% referral reward paid in ETH, which is 0.01 ETH, which at today's prices now is over $20. Nice stuff. $22, $23 for referring other people to mint NFT. So that's done every Sunday. So have a look at that. We will be launching the raffle game again in a few days, I think, and we'll let you know. For the raffle game, you could purchase tickets to... Hey, the raffle game's not coming up. Huh? I don't know why. Oh. Maybe I put in the wrong link there. Let me find the raffle. I'll have to fix the site. Oh my god. Errors. My coding is rubbish. Here's the raffle game where you can buy tickets for purchasing NFTs. Each ticket is 0.006 ETH, which is like $15 at the moment, I think. And you could win one. There's maximum of 20 tickets per round, so you could end up buying an NFT which is worth now $230. You could get one for $12 or $15, right? If you're lucky enough to win. It's the raffle where everyone wins, because if you buy 20 tickets without a win, we'll send you an NFT anyway. And then that NFT gets dividends every month, and you get into the private DAO and all that stuff. So this is all working now back to normal as it was before. Great stuff. What happened, Richie? What happened? Why? What is this mysterious vulnerability which OpenSea and Third Web had to email every single person? OpenSea emailed every single NFT holder and person that signed in to OpenSea, and Third Web did the same thing. That's millions of people, right? They alerted everyone about this. So I've been doing some research on it, and today the vulnerability was finally announced by Zeppelin. Okay. Important security alert to the community. We are publicly disclosing a critical vulnerability arising from a problematic integration of the standard ERC 2771 and self-delegate call with user input data, including but not limited to multi-call. This issue poses a significant risk to address spoofing attacks for projects combining these patterns. The issue is caused by a problematic integration pattern. Their team has been diligently working. So you can come to Zeppelin's Twitter and click on here and get the whole breakdown. I know that it's quite confusing. So Hawkward here, actually said, explain what this means to users like I'm stupid, please, which is great. And the answer from +0, basically, people have found a way to make a contract believe someone else is sending a transaction. So an attacker could make it look like he's asking to move an NFT or token to another wallet as if he was the original owner of the NFT. That's why you should revoke your approvals. So the way I read that, it says revoking approvals won't do anything. If your NFT is on a contract that implements this pattern, your NFT is as good as gone, and it's up to the project to migrate ASAP. Or coin, right? It's not just NFTs. The contract, not sure individuals should do anything. Effective projects will have to patch or replace their collections, in my opinion. Yes, they have to do so. So what's this saying is that if you revoked, you could revoke as much as you want on revoke websites. So I suggest you use this one, Revoke Cash. Okay, this should be normal protocol for anyone that's using crypto, right? Especially DeFi, using your Rabby or your MetaMask. Revoke.cash. Okay, the way that this works is you can come through this website and just clean up your wallet. We approve so many different contracts and so many different sites, so many tokens, so many NFTs, without really knowing what they're going to do to us in the future, if they had any vulnerabilities in their contract, if any new research, new hackers or new vulnerabilities are opened up or found in the future in crypto. And if you don't clean up your wallet, you're pretty much not future-proofing yourself from being attacked later on if these things are discovered. So for example, if I come to this is my YouTube wallet, right? Look at this. This is all NFTs that I've I've approved over the time, right? Messy, right? Some of these are dating back to 2021. Bad. What have we got? We've got some have made videos. Binamars, right? NFTs, approved amount unlimited. I don't have any value at risk, right? Block creatures, unknown risk, right? So all you need to do is come to these and you revoke. Now, revoking will cost a small amount of gas, depending on what chain you're on. So, I confirm that it's going to cost me 3 cents, okay? I revoke. Now, if at any point, randomly, block creatures NFTs suddenly go to 10,000 ETH per NFT, and I think, oh no, I revoked it, I lost the opportunity. Don't worry. All you would need to do is approve the contract again, then you can interact with it. So you're not stopping everything forever. All you're doing is just that one time, just stopping any kind of interaction with the contract. So it's good behavior really to often go through all your wallets and just clean up anything that you think you don't want to interact with or you won't need to interact with in the short-term future, okay? Because if you don't, you could get bit in the ass, right? Just like you would be with this one. We don't know what teams are going to put the work in to migrate or not. It wasn't fun, right? It was annoying. I had to change all these socials. I'm still arguing with OpenSea. Check this out, right? So a reason why it's annoying. So that's revoke.cash, by the way. So if I come to OpenSea and I want to come to the new collection, which I've migrated, let's have a look. So I come to OpenSea. OpenSea said they were going to migrate everything for me. They haven't done anything yet. So if I go to the same collection, it's going to come to the old collection, right? This is not the current collection of NFTs anymore. This is the old collection. So someone might see these and say, "Oh, I want to trade this or that," and they're going to try. But thankfully, I've locked it, right? So no one can trade anything on it. But then they'll think, "Oh, this is a dead NFT project, and it looks badly on our club." But then if I come to here and I type in the poops and I click on this, then it's going to bring me to, that's right, it's going to bring me to the new collection, which I migrated, which 636 users created on the December 2023. But annoyingly, our trading volume is done, our floor price is done, our best offer is done, listed is all cleaned, right? So our history as an NFT collection doesn't exist anymore in OpenSea. They said they'd migrate it over, but they haven't, right? But the most important thing, that's what I'm pissed off about, right? You know, because I work hard for this and my stats are my stats. I'm going to get them back. But for you guys, you need to know that everything that we have in the SCC, right? That means, let's come back to it, right? Minting your NFT, playing our raffle game, the Poops Lounge, right? Trading on OpenSea, even using Polygon land, right? Everything is backed up, 100% secure. The moment that we were told that there was a vulnerability in the NFTs, myself and Crypto Winner, we worked our asses off, not only just to research it, make sure it's legit so we wouldn't harm the contract or anything, but then we went ahead and we did all the work to get it done and migrated, changed all the code, started even down to like the bots, the docs, the Twitter links, the link tree, like everything. And then, of course, the more difficult things, the airdrops we're going to have to do, our API calls to make sure every holder, we know which holder has how many NFTs and all these things. It's a lot of complex work, right? But we didn't blink. We did it, right? We cleaned it up. We are now 100% migrated into this new fresh contract, which is going to escape from any possible exploit that this might cause. If you want to find out more about it, I would suggest reading into it more, because we don't know how deep this is going to go, and we don't know how affected different projects are going to be with this if they don't migrate. Now that today, right, just 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, this was put out, Open Zeppelin announcing what it is, the vulnerability is. That means now hackers know what it is, and now they're going to be able to exploit it. So any teams who haven't gone ahead and fixed this already, the lazy teams, maybe they're on a holiday, maybe they gave up on their project, but you're still holding the stuff in your wallet, that's when it could start, right? So be careful and check what you're holding, and let's hope it doesn't blow out of control and destroy the crypto market, because that would be awful. Oh my God. You imagine if we just get this amazing pump and then suddenly some random problem in Open Zeppelin just destroys this. That would suck so much. Anyway, so that's what's going on with the SEC. We've migrated. You can now find the new collection links all over our social media, and everything's pretty much back to normal, which is good. Okay, how are we doing? Eternal Engine is sitting at $27,000 in our safe pool on our multi-sig of Bitcoin and ETH. We have high risk all over the place, but our core is Matic ETH with about 7,000 to 8,000, I think it is, and Rapti with Bitcoin coming up to 30 grand. That's the core of the Eternal Engine. We already have enough money aside to deal with this airdrop, which is happening on the dividend airdrop, which is happening on the 15th. We're sitting pretty. We have positions inside of some new unlaunched projects which I think are going to do really well. And at the same time, we're continuing to roll out the testing of Arbitrum Land, which will be bringing Ethereum into the Eternal Engine to pay out to NFT holders. December and January are going to be exciting months for our collection. I'm really happy to about all this. In terms of how are my my personal pools doing, so I've been playing around with the condensed liquidity pools on PancakeSwap and comparing those pools to the liquidity managing what's it called again, the position manager, right? Seeing like how they stack up, right? Because of course position manager is easy. You can just stake single assets in here and it's just going to give me cake and compound for me. But how is it doing in terms of the the APR says it's 66% APR. This will go up and down depending on trading of these assets. But in terms of the cake paid out, I don't really think, in my opinion, it says LP APR 64, cake is 1%. That actually sounds about right because the cake this earns is not very much. The liquidity is growing, but at 60% APR, I would disagree, right? I'm not convinced that Position Manager is as hot as it says it is. I'm going to start tracking it so I know exactly how much it is and see if the APR is actually fair. We could make it into a tool for you guys if you want. I think it's pretty doable. It's juicy, 66% on Bitcoin and USDT, of course. But is it actually doing it right? Then we can have the proven pudding, the proof in the pudding, right? Becoming in liquidity. And then we have our paired up, right? This is always doing well. So from $23,000 roughly, right? In this pool, says I'm getting 18%, which is way lower than the L1, the position manager, right? And I'm here with two assets which are going up. It pays me about $12 to $16 a day. So $23,000 giving me $12 to $16 a day. Not bad. I mean, this is real DeFi. Don't expect to blow your mind with real DeFi. I could choose other pairs which are more volatile and get more trading activity and earn more with it, but at the same time this is doing really well. My range is perfectly in the middle, 16 to 20. I'm sitting at 18, so all pretty good there. So one token, let's check out the chat, and then I'm going to start talking about Gala, right? I've been buying up different crypto tokens this past couple of weeks because I want to get more exposure to the small caps. Like I was saying, the granddaddy, then coming down to your parents, right? Chainlink. Oh, parent was ETH. No, king of the table was ETH. Should have written this down. Then your parents were your AVAX, your Chainlink, right? Then coming all the way down to the kids. What about the babies, right? So these are the tokens I want to start buying up. These kids and babies. Small bags here and there, and then as they pump and go crazy, sell them off into Bitcoin, and then get to the top of the market and then sell everything, right? And then buy a yacht and live on that for the rest of my life. And then you'll just be seeing me sitting on a yacht making YouTube content. That's the whole idea, right? That's what's going to happen. So in terms of the one that I was really looking into, that's got to be Gala, right? I've heard people talk about it for ages. It hasn't been performing super well, which has made me bullish on buying it, right? Because that means it is going to do it later, right? It's in the GameFi sphere. It's a narrative coin that should do really well. So I've started to buy up that one. Decided to make a kind of different, highlight one different small altcoin that's not totally degenerate every week on this channel. So today we're going to talk a little bit about Gala. Getting into the chat, Feed Hater says, BTC ETFs all come in January. I think we're pumping early for Xmas rally, perhaps into 2024. Yeah, I think so. The BTC ETF will come and then we'll dump because we buy the ticket, right? And then we sell the news. So buy the ticket, take the ride, right? Miss Manor Farm days? Yeah, Manor Farm is great. God, Rev Token was a beast. How are your ads on AAC? I see them popping up or pooping up on me every day when I get my credits, hoping to double up again soon. Yeah, AAC, for me, I haven't even cycled yet. So every day I'm coming in, I'm filling out the ARP. The ads seem to be bringing more traffic, right, into the websites, but I'm not seeing more buys. And they're sending to Polygon Land too, which that's slowly rising as well. But in terms of the ARP, man, that project sucks ass. It's never once cycled. I'm still waiting. Like, when I cycle, I'll make a video on it. But until that day, what the like? Come on, man. It's over a month, man. No cycles. That was the worst coders ever that did that thing, man. Like, apparently they're only up to like, it launched at 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. and they're only up to like 11:18 or 11:20 so far of the people that have invested into the AAC. So no. Li Ping, hello. Tank Shimin, hello. Gala, yep, and 3-0. 3-0. I don't know what that is. We'll check it later. But yeah, so let's get into Gala and let's talk a little bit about it and why I'm buying it. Then we're going to buy some. I'm going to show you how to buy Gala. Why not? So we'll come into the CoinGecko first. Just check it out. How has it been doing? 68 market cap overall, up 7% today. Great stuff. Maybe not the best time to buy, but so we'll come on the year on Gala is probably the best way to see it. They have these nodes, I heard, that you can buy. I don't have a node or anything. I'm just going to buy the token. I'm going to dump it when it peaks. That's it. Right. I have no allegiance, no love of this token. It's 96% down from its all-time high 2 years ago. Right. That's what we want to see. 96% down from its all-time high. Awesome. Look at that all-time high. 65 cents. We're sitting today at 3 cents. Right. If this can get up to its all-time high, which was parabolic. That is an insane peak bull market all-time high. That's crazy. So probably getting up to 40 cents is more realistic, but even getting up to 40 cents, that is multiple 10x's. Oh, great stuff. So that's what I'm looking to get from Gala. In terms of its price performance over the year, nothing special, nothing amazing, right? It started the year 1 year ago at 25 cents, and at the moment it's sitting at 30 cents. So that's why I think this could be a good buy. Circulating supply, 30 billion, sorry. Max supply, 50 billion. So that's something to take into consideration. It is, well, it's more than half the supply has been minted out, but they do have quite a lot, right? What's that, 40% or something of the supply still to be minted out? So that will be pushing down the value of the token continuously. So if you do hold it, you might want to start earning a little bit more on it by putting it into concentrated liquidity, for example, on Uniswap and earn on that too, or buy enough and see about this node action. But I don't know. I don't even know how the nodes work. I've never visited the website for Gala. Like I say, I'm buying it because I want to make money on it. I'm not buying it because I believe in the project. We can have a look at it if you want, but I found another article which we'll kind of read about Gala first. What is Gala Games and how do you buy Gala coin? Gala Games is a blockchain-based gaming platform enabling players to create, own, and trade in-game assets using cryptocurrencies. This is from Cointelegraph, by the way, released 2 or 3 months ago. Echoing the momentum of GameFi gaming finance and the great success of Axie Infinity, that Ponzi axolotl game that we all lost money on, Gala Games was launched in 2019 to pursue technology development and innovation in the play-to-earn blockchain gaming. The global market size of blockchain gaming exceeded 4.6 billion in 2022. For sure, blockchain gaming is going to be one of the biggest narratives in 2024. That's why just grabbing up these coins left, right, and center is probably a Chad move, not financial advice. They think it's going to go from 4.6 billion market size to 65 billion in 2027, which is not even the kind of pump that I want to see on Gala in terms of X's. So I think that could be fairly downplaying how big it's going to go, actually, to be honest. Gala Games offers players a plethora, nice word, 10 points, good word, a plethora of blockchain games that encourage players to gain in-game rewards and earn cryptocurrency and non-fungible tokens. For the first time, through the use of NFTs, blockchain games offer players the ability to own in-game items such as tools, accessories, land. Items can be acquired in Gala Games using the Gala token. Gala is also used for governance, voting, and to incentivize node operators. So that's why you can vote with it, you can play with it, you can get nodes and operate with it as well, probably securing the network with your node, right? So that's pretty much what it is. It's ticking all these bullish boxes, the bells and whistles, right? Governance, gaming, nodes, right? It's awesome. This is going to be huge. It's going to be massive. Gala Games ecosystem offers a multitude of blockchain games developed by in-house developers. So their game, Dragon Strike. I don't play games. I play crypto. Gala nodes. Gala platform is run by a distributed network of nodes, ensuring decentralization rather than a central server controlled by a single entity. These nodes offer their computational resources to contribute to the ecosystem and vote. Founder nodes, I don't have one. Do you have a founder node? Are necessary to secure the network. There are only 50,000 founder nodes that can be purchased from the platform with Gala token. Game nodes are specially designed dedicated gaming servers that can access specific allowances such as NFTs, the ability to invite other players in the games they support. Player nodes are decentralized music players that allow participants to play and share their music as NFTs. Film nodes, like player nodes, are for experiences and entertainment. So people have to buy this token to then take part in Gala's network. Can you imagine a future where instead of Spotify, people are using crypto for their gaming, movie, and music needs, right? To try and profit, especially musicians, right? Try to sell music. Spotify doesn't make much music money for musicians. There is a hole in the market for something that can monetize musicians. Like even Bandcamp isn't that great, right? So if it did become popular like that, this token would become like gold dust for them, right? What is Gala used for? Exchange between participants in the Gala game ecosystem, so it has a use case. You can buy it on BNB chain, or you can get it as an ERC20. I'm buying it as an ERC20. Why? Because I don't trust BSC chain very much anymore, and I'd rather just keep everything on ETH chain. If it's a long-term hodl, to sell it, it doesn't really matter if I'm going to pay $50 gas or $1 gas. If I'm going to be selling for hopefully $10,000, then I don't care. You can buy Gala in many places. You can buy it while Gala Games has been developed to run on ETH, the Gala token can be used on platforms like Polygon and bridged to the BNB Smart Chain so that users can enjoy better trading fees. Gala's total supply is 50 billion, and each day a predetermined amount of new Gala tokens are distributed to founder nodes. And the Gala Games conservatorship, so it's emitting every day, which is going to push down or stop the price from going parabolic, I'm guessing. Is it a good investment? Yeah, of course it is. I just told you why. So that's Gala Games, how to explain what it is. Here's their website where you have a bunch of different games. There's Dragonstone, new releases, things going on. All good. I'm not really ever going to come back to this website though. I mean, do you guys do any kind of gaming on Gala, or are you just holding the token to play around with it? Any gamers? Infinity Pi, you have Ling Ping He has a founder's node. So, because here's a question for you then: if you have a founder's node, Li Ping He, Mr. Li, how much money do you make from your founder node every month? That's a question I'd like to know. How much cash do you make from your founder node? Is it worth the investment? And how much did your founder node cost? This is an AMA. With the leaping her in the comment section. Nice. Smash the likes, and he sucks at games though. Oh well. Yeah, so he's like me. He's just holding this node because he wants to make bank, basically. Bank with Gala. So like I say, I'm wanting to buy Gala on ERC20. So the way I've just been doing it is by using the Polygon Land bridge, because it's the easiest way that I've found to buy stuff. So I come to Polygon Land Miner. We put in this ChangeNow thing. You can also go to ChangeNow website, and this just has a great way to swap tokens quickly and easily for me without any stress. So I want to buy Gala with BNB, and I want to just type in Gala, right? It's going to give me the token, and I'm going to buy it on ETH chain. So come here to ETH, then I copy my wallet address. Then I'm buying it on a pump, but I'm pretty much DCAing anyway. I want to buy 1 BNB's worth. I'll get 7,000 tokens. I come to exchange. Then I send 1 BNB, and I want to send it to this wallet. That's pretty much as simple as it gets, right? We come to next. It's going to give me a wallet address. I will have to send 1 BNB to that wallet address, this one here. Copy that, and then I send it. Send. Paste. and then 1 BNB. Boom. And that's how we buy. That's how we buy tokens with the bridge. So you can go to Pulse Chain, you can move to Base Chain, you can move any chain, you can buy a load of different tokens. You can even buy a Caspa into your Caspa wallet if you want to. So I've sent that there. So now this is just going to come around, confirm, and then send to me, and then it's going to just arrive in my ETH chain wallet on the wallet that I provided. And that's how we DCA into projects such as Gala. So that's Gala covered. Let's just check if Leaping He has answered. I think I've got a bit of a thing. Current price, $22 daily from Gala nodes. Mr. Lee, nice. That's awesome. That's good, real passive income, right? You got the node when it was 10,000 Gala. Oh, 10 Gala? Titan X, we're going to talk about later, Dave, 5656. Titan X is awesome. I'm really enjoying it. With the current node price for Gala, I don't think it's worth it. Oh, okay. So I'll just keep buying it then. I'll sell it, I think. Fiat Hater says that Gala is on BSC2. Should I bridge to ETH chain? But this is the thing. Like I showed you just there, like I'm on PancakeSwap with, ETH BTC, right? I'm holding like 23 grand here using PancakeSwap on the Binance Smart Chain. But most of my ETH is on ETH chain sitting in a drawer. And most of my Bitcoin is on Bitcoin chain sitting in a drawer. Because there's no point giving yourself this kind of extra risk. Like, how do we know that just one day Binance Exchange doesn't just crash to the ground, right? There's continuous FUD on it. The token is flatlining. It's not going up or down. It's just staying the same. Wake up one day, so, BSC's down. There was some problem with Binance Exchange and some reason it affected Binance Smart Chain. Price of BNB is crashing. Now suddenly all your tokens on the BEP20 tokens are worthless, right? People think this might not happen, right? But look what happened to multi-chain on Phantom, right? I'll tell you something. Before the multi-chain hack, right, I was on Phantom Chain using Life.com, and I had 20 ETH sitting in Life.com, single staking, earning Life token. And for some reason, about 3 weeks before the multi-chain hack, I had a dream. Really, I had this dream where suddenly the ETH that was on Phantom Chain was gone, right? And I thought, wow, that's like my hodl ETH, right? And I had other coins in there as well, USDC as well, right? And the next day, I woke up and I just moved it out of Phantom Chain. I put it into a ledger and I just put it in my drawer. 2 weeks later, the exploit on multi-chain bridge meant that all the Ethereum, USDC, Bitcoin, all of these tokens, right, on Phantom Chain that people were using in DeFi projects suddenly had almost zero value. They all just reduced to nothing, right? Dust. And there's still dust. So people who had ETH or BTC or USDC on Phantom Chain, it's still there, but they're just worth bugger all. That could happen anytime, anywhere, any of these chains. Because is this really Ethereum, right? Here. Is this actually Ethereum and Bitcoin? No. It's the BEP20 copy of the value of Ethereum and Bitcoin. Something could happen. Something could go terribly wrong, and both of these could be reduced to nothing, and then you're just left with the visible token that's the dollar value is barely anything. So if you want to use buy up tokens for hodling, holding them for long term, I suggest always definitely buy them and hold them on the chain that they actually exist on, right? It's very key. Just like with Caspa, you could buy the wrapped Caspa on Ethereum network, or you could buy Caspa on your Caspa wallet and hold it in there, right? It's these kind of things, very important. Bitcoin, why not just hold it in Bitcoin network, then sell it when you want to? In a way, holding tokens inside of the wrong chain is just like holding them inside of a central exchange like Coinbase or Binance. The risk is just as high, in my opinion. So yeah, if you're going to buy Gala, I'd say buy on ETH chain, to be honest. That would be the safest place. Right, so let's get into some degeneracy. Okay, it is time for the degenerate part of shitcoins of the week. Don't worry if you've missed some of the stream. I'll be chopping it up and sprinkling it around YouTube tomorrow for the different areas of different things we've been talking about. For now, we're going to get into talking about Elephant Money, because they had a bit of a whoopsie that I didn't know about until I watched a YouTuber called Binance Stuff. is, I don't know if you know this this YouTuber. He's pretty good. Let me find him. Binance Stuff. Binance Stuff is, I guess you could call him a fudder, right? I like Elephant Money. It's one of my favorite projects on the Binance Smart Chain. But I like watching Binance Stuff and his his commentary on different projects because he's quite often right? Sometimes he's wrong, but he's quite often right. So if we come in here and we check out Binance Stuff on Elephant Money, let me find that. Yeah, here he is. Okay, so this is Binance Stuff's YouTube channel. He goes into a lot of rugs. He covered Quoppy rugged. That was backed up massively by the FUD farm. He was part of their core marketing team or something. Then he deleted all his videos and I guess got away with lots of cash. So he was covering that one. And just this morning, he had one here. Elephant Money exploited for $200,000. Oh, so I knew that Elephant Money were migrating Trunk, and they're migrating the futures contract as well. So that's kind of what was maybe what was linked to it. So we're just going to do a bit of research on Elephant Money and what's happened to them. Let's get into the Twitterverse as well. This is real time how you find out what goes on with projects, basically. Elephant. It's that complex. Elephant Money. All right. So they probably have an announcement about this because apparently they put up something. Minor exploit causes a loss of 200,000. Yeah. Whoops. Right. That's, you know, for Elephant, it's not crazy money, but still. Dang. Glad it didn't affect too much, but it's still a bit concerning. So this is the blockchain chart, I guess, of where the money went and what happened. The BUSD buyback governance contract was exploited for approximately 200,000 due to an outage in the buyback bot. This allowed a significant amount of rewards to build up, which were then exploited with a flash loan attack. Oh man. Elephant Treasury governance contracts are not vulnerable to this attack, and all access to the BUSD Treasury has been cut off while we make final migration of the futures to BNB. No customer funds were impacted. Oh man. So that really sucks for Elephant because they were just starting the migration of the futures contract from BUSD to BNB, which is going to cause a fair whack of panic in people holding futures and probably a little bit of selling as well. So that's not good at all. Well, let's come to, if we come on June Analytics, actually, we can probably find the futures. Yeah, Elephant Money Futures is here. In the terms of the token price of Elephant, this kind of news is never good. Yeah, my holdings have gone down from $5,000 to $3,700 even on this wallet, even though I've been DCAing into Elephant quite a lot. The token price, right, so the huge pumping and then dump that scared everyone here has repeated itself again and gone to a new lower low. So this is squeaky bum time a little bit for what's going on with Elephant. They need to, my hope is that they get out of this migration phase as fast as possible. It's going to be rocky. We're going to see some more red, I believe, in my opinion. What I'll hold and see, I mean, on this wallet, I don't have life-changing money in Elephant. It's $3,500. Potentially could be more. If we go back up to all-time high, it's $6,000, right? So it's turning into, you know, useful money. In terms of the futures contract, I've been building this since it launched, and my claimable today is $300. The total deposit is 22 million, total claim 16 million, TVL 32 million. It's, from these stats, it looks healthy, right? So let's come in and have a little look at what's going on with Elephant Futures. Okay, the pink is the intrinsic value, which follows up with, okay, let's dip there. This must be this exploity kind of here. We have total compounds, which are still looking good. Total withdrawals in yellow, which are going to be, oh, sorry, you can't see that, which are going to be coming down because it's following a timeline. The TVL is going up still. Total value locked is going up, which is great. Total deposits will be going up. daily withdrawals is now, how much daily withdrawals do we have? $50,000, $279, 50,000, 44,000, around about $40,000 a day daily withdrawal now from futures, which is grown from $600 to 50,000. So the daily withdrawals are slowly getting larger, which is going to happen because more money is coming in, more people are compounding. Average deposits over time. The average deposits. So this is over time, right? Account return now. People are starting to ROI on this quite well. So in terms of ROI, 30%, 50%, 60%, 7%. So a lot more wallets are beginning to get close to ROI, right? 90%, 90%, all under 90% ROI, 71 wallets now. 81 wallets are 100% ROI. 109 wallets are over 80% ROI. But then the account 1,252 are under 10% ROI. So the masses generally are not. Most people have under $1,000 in Elephant Money futures as well. The account balance is going up. So in terms of the June analytics, everything looks pretty good, to be honest, which is good. Thank God. The Elephant Treasury took that hit. Daily liabilities are going up. Liability Treasury is going up as well. Man, there's a lot of charts. Elephant Money is so bloody confusing, though. It's hard to know half the time if we're earning or not, right? Which is the kind of method of distraction. I've been talking to SK Crypto. We're going to do an AMA. I've just been trying to plan the right time to do it. Where he's going to come onto this channel and talk about Elephant, because he's probably the most well-versed in terms of Elephant Money, about talking about how it's doing, about the migration, about the futures contract and the Elephant token and trunk and all that, to see how it's going along. But I stand pretty stoic with my thoughts that they need to nail this migration. This migration needs to be done perfectly now. No more slip-ups, no more scary little things that are going to happen, because it could just shake out a lot of people. The problem with Elephant token, of course, is that at any point anyone can just sell their bag, and that's going to dump the price. That's what's happening with at the moment, right? Fearing greed. In the Binance stuff video, he does mention, which is true, right? He says that Elephant is kind of marketed along the fact that it outperforms Bitcoin, but in the past 2 months, Bitcoin has been outperforming Elephant, which does also, you know, you're not always going to outperform Bitcoin, but with this migration and now with an exploit and things, it is kind of, it's not the best news. So good luck to the devs. I hope they get through this quickly and we can get back to just kind of slowly growing. I prefer just the slowly growing. It's good. Let's just keep to that, right? Thoughts on Elephant, guys? You guys have any thoughts on it? What's the opinions on the old Elephant? No thoughts on Elephant. Yeah, I miss bank teller Forex arguments is the only comments on Elephant Money. They were great. Forex seems to be in hiding a little bit, but hey, whatever. Right, so that's us through with Elephant Money. Carol has some new news. I don't know if anyone's really talking about Carol, since it all went wrong, didn't it? We ended up in the wrong side of Carol. And let's have a look. This is the community wallet for Carol, for the SEC. We did do really well on this in the early days of Carol. It made a lot of money for a lot of money for the engine. What's happened now with Carol is this, right? So Carol was exploited on base chain and it went to 0. Now what Carol have done is, let's get to their Twitter. Let's get it extracted from the horse's mouth is the best way. Keep looking for the bird. It's not bird anymore, it's an X. I miss the old days. Right, so ho ho ho, she's back. All right. Carol protocol is live. V2 on base. Next chapter has begun. V2 marks a vital step towards recovery and future growth. Your continued support is pivotal. Let's bring Carol back. Where did my stake go? all my ETH is gone. You guys plan on refunding it? Well, that's what happened. All your ETH is gone, and we've restarted it at V2 basically. You'll notice from the bonds and stakes that you had in the stake Carol section, they are now sitting as bonds of Carol. So here I have 3 bonds of 10,000 Carol sitting here, and if I wanted to, I could now restart these bonds to start earning Carol token once again and get back on the Carol train is what's happening. If you restart your bond, then you can start to earn Carol passively. If not, you're just going to have to hold your bonds, and they are for a long time, till April, June, and December 2024. It's a long time. So my deposits into Carol were quite a lot, and now I have 0.3 ETH worth of Carol token here instead. The Carol chart is going up as I guess people are depositing money into Carol. So that's good to see. I mean, it's better than nothing, is my opinion on what's happening here. Better than nothing. They could have just forgotten about it. They could have said, nah, you know what, screw it, it's over, base is done, whoopsie, done. They've at least offered up some liquidity, $40,000 of liquidity. They've put it in, and they've, it's a bit of an olive branch, I guess. Problem is then, if I want to do this, that's $700, $800 of tokens I'll have to pair up inside to get these bonds matched, or wait a year or whatever to get them out. I've still not decided what I'm going to do long term with it. I might kickstart one of them just to start my Carol earning a little bit. I moved most of the ETH out of this account, so we've got 0.028 ETH, $66 of ETH sitting in here at the moment. I'd have to bridge in more Ethereum from the engine in order to do this. So at the moment, Survey says no, right? Because that would be risking funds from the community to try and kickstart this project. But we really want to see if it has legs, right? We could check out the chart, see if it's going to do anything for us. Can we get the contract address from the chart? I guess I'll just find it myself then. Fine. Let's go deck screener. So we're going to find the Carol with the, is it Carol V2 or what? Or did they just keep the old token? Carol, 1 day, 15 hours. Yeah, will be this one. Okay. So, in terms of action coming in on Carol, let's see what's going on. We have 1 buy, 1 sell, but this is not taking Carol decks, so this is why you won't see anything here. Market cap $552,000, liquidity $41,000. It's kind of like starting again, right? From the beginning is what's happening here. Holders of Carol will be a lot, I guess. Is it going to take all the holders? Do the bonds equal holders, or do the holders equal the liquid Carol? No, token holders 3. Total supply happening, okay? So one guy has 1,000 Carol, all contracts. I think one wallet has 1 million Carol, not counting. I don't know if anyone's taken up their offer then to rebond or not. Is kind of my can we look further into this? Who shall we? Carol token. Come up to base scan. Yeah, let's have a look. What's happening? ERC token transactions. No matching edge. Try to find the bonding and unbonding. It'll be a different contract, I guess. Nothing happening with the token in here. It will have to be in the bonds. Because I haven't made a transaction, I either have to go into the docs and find the bonding contract in the staking contract, or do it myself, then follow up my own transaction. But we're live. I don't have time to do that. So what I mean then is, I think, let's see what happens. I'm going to research that in my own time. Other side, we have the Binance version of Carol, which is still giving us passive income for the engine, which is good. We have 0.5 BNB here. We have 0.19 BNB. The liquidity is down to 400,000, but it's now kind of keeping stable. Token price, though, is down below 1 penny when it was up to 20 cents before the exploit. For me at the moment, we are continuing our 30% reinvest profit take strategy, right? So which means I take this, we take 2,000 Carol, right? And we compound that. No, that would be 3,000, sorry, 3,000 Carol. We rebond that, right? And we add liquidity to this part, and then we sell the rest, okay? So we're slowly profit taking, but also starting to build continuing to build our passive income from it. Just because hopefully it doesn't happen again. I mean, fool me once, fool me twice, Carol. And I do hope the base gets going, right? I hope they get some momentum behind it. But I want to check out what's going on in the back end, because I don't want to be bringing ETH into something that is not doesn't have the same, fire that it did before. But we should get a bond out of that. We're going to pair up that bond. We're going to sell that Carol. We're going to keep on going. I'm going to just kickstart my IEN Lithium wallet, this one here, and we're going to go over to Lithium chain now. All right, we're going to check out what's going on here. We have Lithium, staked IEN, and the Alpha IEN, which I think is my compounding IEN. Let's just get this one first. Come on, Carol. Speed up, baby. Taking ages. All right. We good? Okay. So we'll take that Carol. We'll join up that. Let's do this. Let's do it. All right. Then we'll sell the other Carol, and then we'll continue on. Sell this Carol. Max. Sell. Right. So we covered IEN months ago. It's a DeFi project on the Lithium chain, which you would need a Lithium wallet to deal with. If we come back to CoinGecko, well, let's have a look why we're talking about Lithium today. And that's because ALF is what it's called. It's because 591 market cap, right? Up 30% today. Boom. Up 861% since we started talking about it. And we've just been hodling away. Look at that rocket, right? Lithium is the blockchain, and the token we're farming on Lithium is IEN token, right? IEN recently have been making quite a lot of developments, and this is a farmable token. We come on the yearly on this. We'll see it's gone from 5th of October, 185. Now we're hitting $5, right? So great. And it's emitting, it's a farmable token that's got emissions, and it's just doing very well. So we'll come to IEN, which is IEN.app, and we're just going to check out if anything new's happened. I know they've opened a bridge, so that's cool. So we'll just connect to the IEN wallet there, and let's have a look. So we can trade IEN, we can stake LP, we can use XIEN, which is single asset staking of IEN token. We can use their Pounder. The Pounder is an auto compounding LP, just auto compounding for you all the time at 129% APR. So I've had this just going at it, right? And it's just making me more. I'm going to sit on this until the bull run hits hype, right? And this should pound into a lot of money, right? We have Rubber. I have not even looked at Rubber. We're going to find out what that is. Add liquidity. Ooh, what a noise. That's Rubber. Rubbery. What the hell is that? Quack. It looks like a game. I rubbed myself twice today. Rub something. What's going on? Timer until reset. If you rub when it's at 0, the last rubber will poop his pants. Otherwise, we keep on rubbing. Is it like a FOMO game? Quack. Devil. Angel. Paid for us this rub. Burned. It's burning tokens. Bam. I've no idea what's happening here. Interesting. Where's the oh, the Rubber guide. Okay. Well, we'll connect the wallet. Okay, connecting with the Lithium. Then we'll get the docs. We need a guide. Okay. Message board entry. Cost is 1 IEN token. Your message is etched on the blockchain and displayed on the game's website. Okay. So we can rub something. Do I have any IEN in this wallet? We have some farming. Let's get some IEN. Okay. So we come to pools. Stake LP. Let's just harvest some of our rewards. So we have claimable, available. What's happening? Claim rewards. Okay, let's sign that. We'll get some IEN first, and then we're gonna see how this thing works. It was described by the dev of this as just a kind of a degenerate addition to IEN to burn the supply. But I'm not sure exactly how it's all working. But we got some. Didn't say how many are earned there, but I know I've earned because we have LP farming away here. So must have. Maybe we'll refresh and we'll find out how much we earned. Or it goes into the wallet. The confusion. Okay, we got 22 IEN. That's pretty good actually. If IEN is worth $100. Nice. It's like finding money under the couch, right? Okay. Crypto mischief. Let's right into rubber. In the house. Okay. The rubber house. Okay, I write that, then I rub. Make a new rub, it will stay forever on the blockchain. So I'm etching into the blockchain with this rubber. But then what happens? Sound on, dark mode, dark, light. Okay. I don't know what all this means though. Paid for the rub. Oh. Hey. Now what happens? Oh, okay, now I'm here till if you rub when it's at 0, the last rubber will poop his pants. Otherwise, we keep on rubbing. So someone else then will put another rub, I guess. Rub. Rubba. Dub. Dub. Do I win anything by doing this? Rubba dub dub. Make a new rub, it will stay forever on the blockchain, okay? I guess if my rub is the last one to stay there, then I win the money. I'm gonna guess that's how it works. Good idea. Okay, so this is why I like IEN. It's just continually making new additions to the blockchain. From that, the tokens that I got there, we had some IEN, right? Yeah, 22 IEN. So what I do is I take half of that IEN, put it into ALF token, right? So 11 IEN will be 68 ALF token, right? Brilliant stuff. I come back, assign that. Then we just put it in liquidity. Add liquidity, right? We're just going to take all the rest of the IEN that I had. Wow, there's so many more tokens on here now as well. See, they opened up a bridge, so now you can bring anything basically onto IEN network, I think. Now, I need to refresh this, I think. Speedy up. Okay, yeah, so we put max 854 ALF, we add that liquidity. Oh, I don't have enough ALF token. I'm pretty sure I did because I just swapped for it, man. Come on, dude. This is live TV. I guess I'll do it my own time. Yeah, let's do it later. But that's how rubber works. But I rubbed the second one, but it didn't pop up. I don't know why. Let's try again. Rubby dub dub. Put that there. Sign it. It should go through. That noise, man. That's quite a noise. Oh, we're pending. Oh, I've got 2 pending. Oh, I'm going to do the same thing twice now. God damn it. Anyway, that's what's happened on IEN. Let's move on to the next next topic, which is Pulse Chain. Right. I'm going to call this Pulse Chain wrecked. Totally wrecked. Okay. So the problem that we've been having on Pulse Chain, which I've talked a lot about, is that PulseX is disappearing before your very eyes, right? You cannot find it if you go to their website anymore. You need to either put it on your desktop, which has, you know, inherent risk, I'm sure, or you can check out IPFS. But these IPFS keep being taken down by different users, or I guess they're not allowed, or I don't know what's going on. But now the old ones got taken off. Now there's a new one with Pinata, which I also use as well. I guess I could pin my own one. And then every time you do it, you need to re-add the tokens which you've been trading onto it, right? And you don't know how long this version is going to be up, and then they're going to take it down. You're going to have to re-add all your tokens again. It's just adding even more inconvenience to Pulse Chain. There's always inconvenience, but it's just extra inconvenience, right? So I found a site which is better, right? This is GoPulse. It is a DEX on Pulse Chain, which you can use, and it just takes PulseX and mirrors it for you. I've done a couple swaps on it, and it just seems like it's better. You will have to add your tokens into it, but I'm pretty sure that well, I can't say I'm pretty sure, but you can see here they have a lot of the tokens around the Pulse ecosystem already all loaded up onto it, so that you can check their price and you can trade them. Okay, way more than we have over on PulseX, which is cool. You still have to do your liquidity farming, I think, over on PulseX by going to the different sites, but any other kind of tokens you want to trade, I would say just use PulseX now. So let's check out what's going on with Pulse Chain, because we are kind of in a tough spot with a lot of projects which are going on in Pulse Chain. It's a downturn for sure in the value of Hex, the value of PDRIP, the value of many new platforms which are launching as well are having a lot of trouble with what's going on with general market condition in Pulse Chain. The big problem being that there's not enough onboarded users at the moment into Pulse, and that's causing big problems. So PDRIP is going to be releasing a new token on Ethereum chain next week, which is hoping to bring more users over to Pulse Chain. So that's great. PDRIP are the boys, right? Rat Pulse down 1% today. Atropa down 2%. 9inch down 1%. H2O down 10%. Spark 0%, but down to 10 cents. It was 22 cents, down big. Any others? We have Cowtip down to 4 cents. It was 1 cent. Oh God, that's a big dump from launch. Yeah, pump up at launch and then all the way down to 4 cents. So even the projects which are launching just yesterday, right? Are, what was that? PLS Farm, right? So this just launched 2 days ago, right? And it's completely had a huge dump in value really quickly. We're in this, with this wallet, we went straight into the yield barn, and let's see how our yield is doing. So there were two choices for pre-salers on this. You could either lock your funds for infinity inside of the yield barn and earn tokens every day, forever, I guess, but depending on the yield and the amount of other people in here, you would get more or less tokens. So we saw the launch day, we got $60. The day after launch, got $60. Now today it's $40, right? So there is a depreciating reward going on with this, which is to be expected. I'm pretty sure pre-sellers expected more tokens though from locking up their tokens than they received, which is why they were seeing this kind of chart. People are still able to claim their pre-sale tokens right now as well. This is also why we're going to see a reduction in the rewards. So that's me just claiming out my Cowtip on this wallet. I have two wallets, so we took two different strategies to try and see which one's going to work out best. Yield farms, then I'll take the yield I just got out and I'm compounding it into here, adding liquidity into this pair here. Oh, no, that's the wrong. We'll go to the pool. It's 3,000 APR, and here my $60, then $60, then $40. So the price is okay. It's 100, holding up not bad in the LP pair because it's being guarded by Pulse. So then we stake our more tokens in here to then earn Cowtip token, right? 3,000% APR, 0% in and out. So my plan is to continue just to compound all my rewards into this pool from that infinity stake, and then sell the Cowtip rewards, which I'm getting out, right? Is the plan for now, to try and get some ROI from the pre-sale position. I'm not sure in the long term if this strategy is going to work though. If it doesn't, then we can always unstake this and sell this out to try and get ROI as well on the pre-sale position. The same time, the farms are looking good, which are also earning the Cowtip. But I could have just gone on the farms without buying the the token, right? Which is that old story. So two positions here. I have $2,500 in this pool, with Pulse and ETH. Go to pool. That's earned me $20 for the day. So $20 a day just by doing this, or pre-sale position, putting in infinity and only making $40 in a day. So that's where the imbalance is with this farm so far. Hoping for once the pre-sale is over, the vesting of the tokens over, I'm really hoping for more TVL and more attention to come into this platform. So then we have the $20 of CarTip here, right? This is paying off the 2% deposit fee I paid in and will pay out of this one. And the other farm I joined on this wallet was the Pulse Drip with PLS token, and I went in this pool with a small amount, and we're going to be DCAing into this pool. Go to this pool. Crazy APR. It was crazy. Now it's 1,200 and just $1 from $60 here. So we'll continue to DCA into this. This is a long-term play. On the Engine wallet, we took the second strategy, right? So let's switch to the Engine. Engine wallet, we decided to go for the strategy of pulling out all funds from the pre-sale and selling them, because it's the foundation of our NFT collection. We go into pre-sales because we want to profit, right? So we've claimed out 7,000 so far. We have another 2,600 to claim. And we went into this allocation, I think it was with about, what did we put in again? 12,000. I'm going to have to check BSC scan, Pulse scan for the exact amount. But I'm happy to say we're over 50% ROI now on the token from pre-sale, from instead of locking it in the yield barn, from just claim and sell, right? Which is two different kind of strategies, which is interesting, right? I wish it was the other way around. I really do. But that's the state that Pulse Chain is in at the moment, that there are more JITs and sellers than there are people with long-term vision for compounding and growth, which is really disappointing, because that's the whole point of Pulse Chain. It's supposed to be experienced people in crypto, hoping that the projects that are being born on Pulse Chain are going to last a long time. But this kind of behavior is kind of making it tough. But that's 10,000 claimed out, 12,000 allocation. So we're one more day away from getting the whole thing out, and then we're good to go. In terms of the farms, I put in some funds as well from here for the Engine. We have Engine here, 460% APR with some stablecoin and Pulse token, $5, nothing to write home about. Any others? I think that's it. I think that's our position in PLS farm. So really the sink or swim for this yield farm is going to be in the next 2 to 3 days. Once the vesting of the pre-sale tokens is over, what's going to happen with the token price, right? If we're going to go up, then we're going to see big things happening with the TVL. If it continues to sink in value, we're going to see this TVL get smaller. It should already, like, you know, Pulse rate, we were up at like, what, 1 million, or was it 10 million? There's loads of money in that one. Then we had other projects which launched on Pulse Chain, which got huge TVL, but this one hasn't managed to attract a big TVL yet. And it is, you know, it's not good. But we're seeing it across the board on Pulse Chain. It's nothing to do with this project. It's by good devs. It's got a good plan. But we're seeing it across the board. Pulse Drip down to $14. It peaked at, like, it went over $100, right? So $90. Now it's back down to $14. It was down at 12 the other day. I'm continuing to just compound inside of Pulse Drip is the entire plan. I've got 500 P Drip tokens now, and the plan is to get up to the 1,000 and then think about what to do with that. Yeah, this wallet. So that's what's going on there. So we are making bank still, you know, $46. We're making $71 a day in Pulse Drip. So it's doing well, better than most on Pulse Chain, to be honest. It's definitely the best performing project on Pulse Chain. And that's saying a lot, because there's a lot of stuff on Pulse Chain. But at the same time, it's not saying much, because it's not. The other projects that we have talked about in the past, we have the Fusion, which we covered. That was a sponsored video for the DAO. Let me find it. What was it called again? Oh, we had Atropine, which we covered, which also dumped to nothing. What was it? X Fusion. Yeah, that one. X Fusion swap. This is another Pulse Chain project, which we are in. We joined this X yield. We were in. We put in $300. So the price of X Fusion must have gone down as well, and the price of Pulse has gone down as well. We're down to $260 from, I think it was a $350 investment. We do have $17 of X Fusion token that we can harvest and use. So that's good. The NFT, which we purchased, has made us 2 DAI. So they are working away, doing what they were supposed to. I paid 150 DAI for it. It's made 2 DAI. So quite, not bad. In terms of the price, do they have a chart up here? I think they have their own chart. Yeah. So down 1.97 today. Yeah, X Fusion also going down with the rest of the Pulse Chain market, basically. Like, this is across the board what's happening in Pulse Chain. So it's nothing to do with the projects. These are all pretty good DeFi projects, in my opinion. But it's not the right narrative, and they're not getting the rub from the crypto market, unfortunately. Another one we covered in a video, which was another sponsored video, but all the funds that was paid for this were paid to the Eternal Engine, is Forge Fi. So we covered this one. I haven't checked up on it for a while, so let's have a look at what's happening on this. This is on Binance Smart Chain. This is just catching up with the projects that do videos on. A lot of these, like ForgeFi, they reached out to me. They said pay you $500 and give you a stake. So I said okay. I took the money, put it in the Eternal Engine, and the stake is under the Eternal Engine wallet, I believe. Is that right? Let's have a look. Yeah, I think so. Switch to this account. Okay, the token Forge token, I think is, okay, it must have gone down because the TVL has gone down to 40,000. When we launched, it was 45,000. There are 316 stakers in this. We are staking, and we have earned 6,000 tokens today. So how about we claim those tokens? Let's see what we can do. Yeah, our stake's gone down. So the price of the token has gone down, which is going to happen if there's not enough depositing from new wallets coming into this, because they can give you up to 4% daily, which is going to really start battering the price of the token after a while. We made a series of stakes with the stake that the tokens that they gave us, and we can start to unstake some of them. So this one for 7-day stake is complete. We got 0.5% daily on it, and now we're finished, right? So we can confirm that, and we can unstake the tokens. They come back to our wallet. Then we can decide if we want to stake again to get more of this token, or we want to just sell it and put it in the engine and put it towards the airdrops, which are coming, right? Because every little helps. This is free money. It was given by the devs to the Crypto Mischief brand to make a video about the project. And that's why I don't sell everything like a dick, because that would be the reason why projects would not contact me again to make videos about their things, right? Here we still are holding 100,000 of this token liquid to keep it for if the project does really well, then we have some on the side. At the same time, I don't just want to be given tokens and then dumping everything like a dick, because then that's just not what I believe in crypto. We have $1 in referral rewards, and coming into trading, then we can take the rewards we got. So let's see if that's gone through. We should have that 25,000 returned to, unstake. Let's have a look what happened here. Should have moved the tokens back into our wallet. Let's have a look. Yeah, we received 25,000 sword back into the wallet. Back into the wallet. Nice. So now we can decide what to do with those tokens. I thought then they would populate more here, right? We might have to refresh again. Refreshy. Let's have a look. This must pretty much wrapping up. Someone said check out Stable Swap, so I guess we can end by looking at that project if you want. I'll just connect here, and we will get some profits into the engine. I guess I already counted in there. Okay, so we'll take 25,000, which is 0.1 BNB, put that into the engine for the rainy day. Okay, stacking up those coins. Stacky. So Stable Swap. I've never looked at it. I don't have it listed, so we're going to try and find the website. The best way to find the website would probably be just come to Twitter, right? Then we're going to look it up, and hopefully we'll find the right one. And don't get rugged. We could also come to Dex Screener, I guess. Stable swap. Dun-dun-dun. Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot of them. I don't know. Stable swap is now on Saber. No, maybe we go to DApp Radar. We might find it there. DApp Radar. It's a pretty good site for finding new up and coming or established projects all across blockchains. I don't even know what blockchain Stable Swap's on. Let's find it. Stable Swap. I don't even think Polygon lands on DApp Radar though. Stable Swap, Stable Swap.eth, Stable Swapper. No, I don't know where it is, so I'm probably not going to look at it. I guess they failed. They failed. The last one would be a Google search. Stable Swap. What is this project? Pancake Swap, Stable Swap. University of California. Wing Rider Stable Swap. Curve Stable Swap. Too many stable swaps, man. We could have given a more iconic name, I guess. Nope, I cannot find stable swap. So that will pretty much wrap up, I think, what I was gonna. Oh, we're gonna cover Titan. Titan X, last one for today. Titan X. So we are continuing our journey with Titan X, which involves DCAing in on my own wallet into Titan with 0.2 ETH every week is the idea. I completed my stakes earlier in the week, and what's been happening. So let's switch to ETH. The price of Titan, I think I was over here in Deck Screener. Yeah, we have it up here. Did pretty badly today, which is surprising because it's tied with ETH and liquidity. ETH went bonkers, but Titan went down 25%. But if we look at the macro for Titan, it's looking pretty bullish, to be honest. So it's on CoinGecko too. And it's doing well. How well? Pretty well. So it's just recently listed, but we're seeing since the 8th of November, right? So that's a 1 month on Titan. It's mining out a lot of tokens every day, right? But there's a lot of Ethereum coming into this project, and it's really peaking up these nice bullish movements, which then come down as people sell out. But as the market continues to get juicier and things start trickling down into these tiny degenerate caps, we could see a huge move with Titan, and that's what I'm hoping for. So what I've done, I have my miners mining away. We now have 3 miners. Each one is 0.2 ETH, total of 0.6 ETH in miners. And my ROI for this would be a cost of 0.6 ETH and making $40,000 if we get to the end of my 250 day stake. 250, 245, 240, 245, 230, right? You see what I'm doing? I'm reducing down as opposed to going up. And that will hopefully give me 10 grand, I'm hoping for. I don't think I'll get 40 grand, but we'll see. Have to keep buying though. Keep buying miners. Keep up with the pack. Keep competing with everyone else, right? Essentially. I make 0.2 ETH miners, but Brett, my man Brett, actually told me that you can put down the miner power, right? So I could make one for 0.1 ETH, for example, miner power down to 50, and then I could get a 0.1 ETH miner instead of a 0.2. But when did I do the last one? On the 1st. Oh, today's the 8th. Oh, it's time to do another one. Let's do another one. Okay. Uniswap. We need to get some ETH, actually. More ETH, the better. ETH day. Shopping. I need to unwrap. I have some ETH wrapped, I believe. I used to. Where's all my ETH? Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's unwrap 0.3 ETH. 0.4, because this is for basically tightening is what this is for. So we'll unwrap 0.4 ETH, $1,000 unwrapping, and we're going to get that into Titan, right? I purchased a stake with my last deposit, I believe. Let's check that up. Check up on that. Check that up. Okay, coming back, yeah. So you can also purchase the token and just stake it, right? When you stake Titan, have 3 here. Yeah, I did a stake 3 days ago. Oh, okay, that's why. I don't need to do a mining yet. It's next week. So I stake or mine every week with 0.2. So we bought 16,000, 70,000, 15,000, or 15 million, right, tokens at these different days, giving me a total of 102 million Titan tokens to date at the moment. Then when we stake the share, we set a time date on it when we want them to finish. I'm going all 180-day stakes on this. Once the stake's done, I can get the tokens back. While we're staking, we go to the payout section, and we had a payout yesterday. Now we have a 0.03 ETH payout to collect for my stakes. Now I'm leaving this to run up because why not? We're going to pay ETH on anyway. The ETH's sitting there, it's only going to go up. So I'm just keeping on that. We have these payout cycles. So the next big cycle is going to be in 56 days, where we're going to get our 28-day, day 56, sorry. So it's going to be in, what day are we on now? Day 41. Nice. So another 10, 14 days. We're going to get our 28-day cycle. We have the 8-day cycle coming every week, which, or 8 days, I guess, which is going to give us $6, $57 every month, $6 every 8 days, $71 every 90 days, and $71 every 369 days, $30 every 888 days. But this should go more, hopefully. But that's how it works. So this is earning ETH while I'm holding the token. At the same time, we buy the token and we don't do anything with it. We just hold it in our wallets and we hope that it's going to go and do what we expect it to do, right? Let's hope. So I've got 92 million here. So it's 100 million staked, 92 million in the wallet. So it's $700. It was 1,000, but it's going to go up and down. And this we just hold liquid. So my next move is going to be next week, probably Monday, Tuesday. Come here to the miner length. We do a miner power 100, 0.2 ETH miner. We make another one. And this one goes for 235 days, reducing down the length of these. Whereas I keep my stakes going for as long as possible. 180 days, I think, is fine. And then I stagger them. So these will be unlocking every 5 days. And at the same time, my miners will be unlocking all at the same time. Almost exactly everyone will be unlocked on the same day. I'm just having fun with this, basically. Burning ETH. Burning a hole in my pocket. Okay, that is the end of S-Coins of the week. I hope you enjoyed today. We launched, by the way, today we relaunched the Minter for the SCC. So you can come now and mint the NFT from the website. Just come to normal website or Poops Lounge. You can mint here from the minting contract, which is this one here. Or if you want to use the referral system, you can come to Poops Lounge, which is here. Yeah. And use one with your ref. And we're going to kick open the raffle in a few days. We're just double checking, back testing some other things just to get it ready with a little surprise, hopefully, for you guys for the raffle too. Let's just check out the chat before we split off for the day. I'm going to go have some lunch, and then I'm going to have a little run. Then I'm going to go drink some Guinness. Yeah, Guinness. Guinness is good for you, don't you know? Okay, we got, yeah, I need to get, speaking of exploits, one golden oldie that's 10 days away from 1,000 days with no issue is good old BNB Miner. Yeah, BNB Miner is still running. It's a good project. I don't use it very often, but I still have stakes in it, yeah. I'd rather wait for my bonds to mature. Lesson learned, lol. Yeah, that's concerning Carol, right? I was always a little scared of BT projects just because I heard the FUD through the grapevine. That's Tank Sherman. Well, you need to use your critical thinking on projects and make sure that you manage your risk. That's an important thing. You notice I am fucking everywhere in crypto. There's a reason for that. I've been rugged so many times. I've been exploited so many times that I know that you don't need to put all your eggs in one basket. I'm not a member of any maxi. I'm not following any herd. I'm just doing what I do. Wreck to Riches, R2R. What's up? Thomas G. What's up, dog? Black Cube Finance coming in January. From reading the messages in the R34P DAO, I would say I expect it to be out in February or March, in my opinion. I don't think they're close to release. They're testing a lot. There's lots of information being given. But in terms of the finalized, like Forex completely happy with the contracts, thinking it's totally bullish, safe from exploit and everything really great. I'm not convinced that he is, because they're still talking a lot about testing. So I would give him another month or two, probably. So I'd say February or March. It's not a token, bro. What's not a token? Everything's a token. I have to run. Thanks for all the great info. Keeping you SEC safe. No problems. Thanks. Okay, thanks. That's all the messages today. We'll do this next week. I'll try and do one live a week because they take a lot of time. How long we've been talking? It's an hour and 41 minutes. Jesus Christ. Peace. I've been Richie. Be good to each other. Don't get wrecked. Love you all.